What family tradition did you realize was actually illegal? In my family, kids were forced to steal from stores every weekend to earn their keep, and I thought this was normal until I discovered it was organized retail theft. My parents called it weekend shopping, where each child had to bring home $200 worth of stolen merchandise or face punishment. We weren't allowed to eat Sunday dinner unless we met our weekly quota, and kids who got caught were beaten for being sloppy thieves. I grew up thinking every family sent their children out to steal things they needed. My sister Emma specialized in cosmetics and small electronics. My brother Carlos focused on clothes and shoes. I was assigned grocery items and household goods because I looked innocent and could fit through small spaces. When store security caught us, my parents would show up crying about their troubled children and how they were getting us therapy. Store managers usually felt sorry for our family and let us go with warnings. I was proud when I successfully stole expensive items because my parents would praise me and call me valuable to the family. Smart kids know how to get what they need, Mom always said. The world doesn't give you anything for free. The stealing operations were sophisticated. My parents had maps of every store in 3 counties, security camera locations, employee shift schedules, and detailed plans for each weekend. They'd drop us off at different malls and pick us up hours later to collect our stolen goods. Some weekends we'd hit 6 stores each, working in teams to distract employees while others stole. When I got older, they taught me to recruit other kids from school whose families needed money. We'd offer to split stolen goods with them if they helped us during our weekend runs. By age 14, I was managing a network of 12 kids who stole from my family every weekend. The breaking point came when my parents assigned me to steal baby formula for a neighbor who couldn't afford it. I was carrying 6 cans out of the store when security tackled me in the parking lot. This time, they didn't call my parents first. They called the police. While waiting in the security office, I overheard the manager talking to detectives about organized retail theft rings and how they'd been tracking my family for months. They had surveillance footage of me stealing from 17 different stores over 2 years. I googled forcing children to steal on the security guard's computer while they were busy with paperwork. My world collapsed as I read article after article about criminal organizations using children for theft because minors get lighter sentences. What my family called earning your keep was actually felony organized retail crime. Parents cannot legally force children to commit theft no matter what they call it. The detective questioned me for hours. At first I lied and said I was stealing because I wanted things I couldn't afford, but when he showed me evidence that my parents had made over $150,000 selling stolen goods over 5 years, I broke down and told the truth. The police raided our house and found a warehouse full of stolen merchandise organized like a retail store. My parents had been running a criminal operation using their own children as unpaid thieves to avoid prosecution. They'd recruited 43 kids from 12 families to steal for them, taking 70% of everything stolen. Every parent involved was arrested for child endangerment, organized retail theft, and racketeering. They tried claiming they were just teaching kids survival skills, but evidence showed systematic criminal enterprise for profit. Bank records revealed they'd made hundreds of thousands selling stolen goods online. During the investigation, we found kids who'd been stealing since age 7. Some had been arrested multiple times, but their parents convinced them it was normal. Others had been caught shoplifting at school and suspended because they couldn't stop stealing, even when they didn't need to. The trial destroyed our entire community. My parents got 12 years each for running criminal enterprises using child labor, and every participating family received similar sentences. The judge called it systematic child exploitation disguised as survival training. We discovered that 67 children had been forced to steal in this network over 4 years. Local stores had lost over $2 million to our organized theft ring, and several small businesses almost went bankrupt from our systematic stealing. I'm now 17 and living in foster care with a family who actually buys things legally. I'm getting counseling for the anxiety I developed from years of constant theft and starting my senior year at a new school where nobody knows my history. My parents still send letters from prison claiming they were teaching me independence and that I destroyed the family by being ungrateful for their survival lessons. Sometimes the most criminal behavior is disguised as life skills, and sometimes saving yourself means admitting your entire childhood was built on crime.